my name is Marie and welcome to eFit30. I want to give you a few more ideas of how to use a park bench when you're out on a run or a walk. So let's get started. First off, we go back into our plank position, which is hands about shoulder width apart, neck relaxed and shoulders down. Draw your tummy in and legs straight and strong. We want a neutral spine position in the lower back. From here, we're going to keep our cardio up. So we're going to bring one knee up towards the bench and we're going to swap legs as quick as we can. From here, we're going to count about 20. Try and keep your hips down and not bouncing around too much as we hold our body position through our hands. Okay, so the alternative, if you find that too hard, is to bring your knees in slowly and swap one at a time. But for us, we're going to keep going a few more seconds, keep the abs switched on and working the heart. All right, from here, we're going to now go into a straight leg lift. So hold that position and leg up straight up towards the sky, and we're going to do 10 reps on each leg. Holding it nice and strong through your abdominals, and neck should be relaxed. Swap legs and keep that leg straight. Try and activate your glutes, and that'll give it a good workout. If you find it too much on your wrists, you can drop down to your elbows, but once you start getting stronger, go back up to your hands. Okay, we're going to change it slightly and do a little bit more in the abdominals. So using the park bench, let's lay down, and because this one has a little bit of a back to it, we're going to keep our elbows in tight as we bring the opposite leg up to the arm. So from here, we're going to kick out low and try and bring the elbow in to touch the head. Draw your belly in and relax the neck by holding the weight of your head through your fingers. Make sure you're not letting the back pop up as you're working through the abdominals. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get back into some cardio. We're going to use this bench now for some step-ups. That's a good way to keep your heart elevated and keep working the legs. So we're going to take one leg up onto the bench, keep your spine up nice and tall. Imagine someone's holding you from the top of the head as you step up. Okay, you can still pull in your belly and try to get your heel to actually make contact with the bench as well. If you want to make this a bit harder, you can actually do both legs at the same time, which is 1 foot up and 1 foot down, and do a quick switch. This really gets the heart rate going, but it's more an advanced exercise. So for everyone else, stay with the step ups and you'll still feel it work. 10 more. 9. Okay, think about maybe putting your opposite arm up towards the step. Head up nice and tall, and try not to keep your shoulders from bending. Okay, let's go back into a plank position. So checking our shoulders, we're going to do a little bit more for the legs and the butt. So shoulders down, neck relaxed, draw your belly in, keep one leg straight. We're going to bend the other knee in and try to aim the heel towards the sky. For this one, we don't really want to arch the back too much. We want to keep it up strong through the abdominals as you raise your heel up. 3, 2, 1, and then swap. So again, keeping your belly on, shoulders relaxed, and neutral spine position. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we're going to do another one to get the heart rate going again. We'll be putting our hands onto the bench and we'll be using our legs to kick out. Very important to keep your abs working. So hands on the bench, start in nice and close, and you can jump it out into your plank position. If you find this too hard in the beginning, just step it out, step it back, and then add a little extension. For everyone else, we're going to jump out and jump back for 10. These are called burpees, and you can add a little jump at the end if you need to. Most important not to let your abs go as you extend, and stay nice and strong. So we're working the arms, the abs, the back and the legs. 2 more. Okay, let's go through those again, starting off with the mountain climbs. So hands on the bench, shoulders back. Alternative is down to the elbows if your wrists are starting to feel it, and we're going to do a count of 20. So, plank position, one knee up to the bench, and we'll do 20. 3, 4, 5, 7, belly lifted. 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, plank position again for our leg lift. So hands on the bench as you did before, shoulders rolled back, lifting one leg up. And if you want to make it a little bit harder, just change the angle of the leg, make sure it's a small little lift, and then really work through the butt. We're going to do a few more this time and try and feel the burn through the leg and the butt. Abdominals lifted. Okay, swap legs. Again, check yourself. If you're feeling any pain in your lower back, make sure you stop, reset yourself, and start again. Good. Should start to feel it now. Excellent. All right, back to the bench, using our abdominals into a running man position where we are working not only our abs, but we're still keeping the heart rate going, circulation going. So lying down, fingertips support the weight of your head, try and relax through the neck, opposite leg to elbow, and swap. The lower you kick your legs, the harder it gets. If you find it too hard, bring the legs up as your alternative. Somewhere in the middle may suit most of you. Good, you should feel the connection with your back onto the bench, keeping your abs pulled in, and exhaling as you kick your leg out. Good, let's do 5 more. 3, 2, 1, good. All right, back up into our step ups. Remember, safety as well, so keep your whole foot onto the bench, stay up tall, imagine that someone is holding you up from the top of your head. Heel on, and let's go for 10. 9, 8. Remember your alternative, you can do your Russian steps or stepping at the same time if you want to make it harder. Good. 3, a few more. Stay tall, try not to slump through this one, which happens when you get tired. It's very important to keep your technique going. Excellent, okay, so back into bent knee position. So we're going to get into the plank position, bend one knee and go straight up towards the sky, making sure your back stays in a strong and firm position. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then swap legs. So check yourself again before you start and don't make sure you're not feeling it in your back. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Keeping that heart rate going. Remember our burpees. So your alternatives are onto your hands, plank position on the extension with your burpees. If your hands are starting to feel it, drop down to your elbows. So from here, jump it in, stand it up, and extend. Remember to keep your abs pulled in as you extend. Good. Shoulders wide, pulled back. 8, 9, one more, and 10. All right, let's do a few more. We're going to do a mountain climb this time with a couple of variations. So plank position once again, where we brought our knee in and we did a quick swap. We're actually now going to bring it in with a slight twist. So counting for 20, twisting through, 10, 13, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so you should have felt those slightly different through your obliques. Into our running man position again, we're going to do a little variation on our speed. So getting into running man, one elbow to knee, we're going to slow the movement down. So keep your abs pulled in, kicking out, and then we're going to add some fast ones. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, and we're going to finish off with the last couple of exercises. So let's go back into plank position, and instead of doing the mountain climbs where we're bringing the knee up to the bench, we're going to keep the knee lifted and straight, and we're going to swap in midair. Alternative is to step it through, but otherwise we're going to do a quick swap using the legs, arms, abs, and back. Okay, and let's just do a last few. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, we're just going to finish off with one last stretch. So what we get you to do is to grab onto the bench, pull yourself down, stretching out your legs and your back as you go. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and done. Hopefully you had a great time, you learnt a few more exercises to do on a park bench, and we'll see you again at eFit30.